How's it going, guys? JTJudgment here, and welcome back to another legend review in FIFA 15 Ultimate Team. Guys, today we're going to be taking a look at one of the Italian options. We have the 87 rated Gianfranco Zola. Now, going from my experience using him last year, I thoroughly enjoyed him more this year. He was a good player. He was a half decent player in FIFA 14, guys, but the performance that he put in for me this year in FIFA 15, wow, it was so much better. And the way he performed for me this year, guys, is what I was expecting last year. So going into this review and scoring the goals and playing the games, I had a blast using this card. Going through this guy's in-game stats, he's got some pretty decent stats, guys. 87 attack positioning, 88 acceleration and balance, 87 reactions, 90 dribbling and curve, as well as ball control, 88 on the free kicks. His stats are pretty fantastic for an 87 rated legend. Now, is he worth the coins, guys? As of right now, for me making this review, he does go for around about the 500,000 coin mark. Now, that is a lot of coins to spend on a player, let alone a legend that you're going to be using mostly as a centre forward or a centre attacking midfielder. So if you pay it that much coins for a player in that position, then you're going to want to know that he can do the job, basically, because what he's going to do from that position is you're going to be assisting the strikers, occasionally taking long shots, things like that. If you're somebody that has to have an assisting midfielder, centre attacking midfielder, or a centre forward that is strong, then I recommend you stay away from this card because his strength is really bad. It really doesn't take much, guys, to muscle Zola off the ball. His aerial ability was the only other weakness that I found with this card. So his strength is really bad and his aerial ability is also really bad. You could guess that from his stats and his card, guys. I think he's only like 5'7", 5'8", something like that. So from a player who is that tall, then they're not going to be beating defenders in the air, and they're not going to be, keeping the ball from strong defenders, are they, guys? Because most of the games that you play in this game, a lot of people are going to be using tall, strong centre backs. So keep that in mind, guys, if you're thinking of picking up Zola for your team. Now, as you will see from the goals, especially one goal, guys, that I will never forget scoring. With his weak foot, he's got 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. So skillers out there exactly won't enjoy using him as much as me. I found myself, using a lot more skills lately. The more I play this game, the more skills I seem to use. So I think 3-star skills for me personally is starting to become a downside. It isn't quite there yet, guys, but I'm guessing I will get there eventually. But to be honest, as long as a player can do a roulette, which Zola can, then they're okay to be used in my books. But like I was saying, the goal that I will never forget scoring in this video, I chipped the ball through from the halfway circle, and I pressed the B button, and Zola hit it with his left foot from about 25 yards, and it curled into the bottom corner. It was one of the best goals that I've scored ever, I think, guys. Let me know if you've scored any goals like that. And moving on to his shooting, guys. His shooting is fantastic. I mean, he's got low 80s shooting on the card, and it felt like it was in the late 80s. His finishing, his long shots were fantastic. So if you like, long shots with your centre attacking midfielders and stuff like that, then this guy is definitely an option that I would call reliable. His weak foot, like I said, no problems. 4-star weak foot, felt like a 5-star full stop. His pace was fantastic, 85 pace on the card, I do believe it is. And he felt like, his burst of acceleration, you will see, is so effective. I mean, with pacey players, I have found that acceleration is a lot more important than sprint speed. You can feel players with 90 acceleration, let's say, if they've got high acceleration and low sprint speed, you will feel it. His passing is insane, guys, absolutely fantastic. 84 pace, passing, I should say, guys, my apologies. It feels like it's in, at least the mid-90s. It was absolutely ridiculous, the amount of opportunities and chances that this boy did create for me. Obviously, everybody likes passing in pretty much anywhere in the midfield. This guy is definitely a reliable option. I've already said it, guys. Finishing, shooting is fantastic. Dribbling and ball control is absolutely bloody insane with this card. 89 on the card. It felt like it was reviews in the low to mid 90s. It was fantastic for me, and his positioning was fantastic as well. I do believe he's medium work rate. I think it's either medium or medium attacking, low defensive. Is one of those, but it doesn't really matter, guys, because his positioning was fine for me. I had absolutely no problems. He was assisting my strikers as well as getting into the position to score himself, just as you know, as many times as each other, basically. So is he worth it, guys? Final thoughts on Zola. He's one of my favourite legends that I have used. Compared to last year, he was absolutely fantastic. Much better this year in Ultimate Team for me. I've given a final score of 9.5 out of 10. If you're looking for a centre attacking midfielder or a centre forward for the legends, then Zola is definitely an option that I would consider buying, because he pretty much brings everything you need to that position. You know, he's got good pace, dribbling and ball control, excellent passing, long shots are fantastic. The only things you've got to keep in mind, guys, is that it's not going to take much to muscle him off the ball, and his aerial ability is very, very bad. And that's going to wrap up this legend review of the 87 rated Gianfranco Zola. If this did help you guys decide whether or not to purchase him for yourself, then as always, I do ask for a like. It really, really does help, and I really do appreciate all the support on these legend reviews. Subscribe now for more to come in the future, and as always from me, take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.